Hey guys, welcome to the winter solstice. You know what that means? It means hibernation begins. But you know what? You hibernate once you feel like you've gathered enough to make it through the winter, right? But I'm gonna tell you now, if you were drawn to this reading, there's a huge transformation on the way, which lets me know you've been doing some work, yo. You've been doing some work, light workers. I'm mad excited. Let me calm myself down. You've been doing some work. It's the only way you're seeing this session right here. This is for those of us who are working so hard because we want a transformation to come in that we don't realize we might be kind of getting in the way now. And then the others of us who are working so hard because we don't want change to happen. We like things the way they are. So we're doing whatever we can to maintain what we think, or the way we think things should be. And all that's doing is pushing you closer to the change, because everything happens for a reason. For all you know, all the stuff you're doing to push against it is what's pushing it forward into happening. And all the stuff you're doing to push it forward is what's slowing it down. So I want you to know things are changing. It's inevitable right now. We're in the winter solstice time of the year, and that lasts from December 21st to just about March 20th, March 21st. And so this energy of transformation, we are earthlings in this lifetime. While the earth goes through its changes, so do we. So while the earth is hibernating and allowing seeds time to grow and under the soil, to get rooted, actually to get rooted and stable, we're supposed to be doing the same thing, pulling our energy back. That's why a lot of times when people say, I'm going to go on vacation in the summer, I'm always like, the summertime, I feel like I'm supposed to be out there shining, doing my thing. Now, if that means on vacation, fine. But usually I notice when I try to do a vacation in the summertime, um, it's a work vacation. Somewhere where I'm teaching. And the only thing vacation about is that my kids aren't with me. And that's a maybe. So I think the winter is the best time to hibernate. Yo, I meant to say vacation. I seriously meant to say go on a vacation. I said hibernate. Okay, well, Spirit said hibernate. But it's the best time because it's literally what the planet's doing at this time. Depending on what hemisphere you're in when you're experiencing winter. Even if you don't experience that cold winter, the snow. Like I'm in the South, we don't get snow. If we get snow, we're like hyped. Everybody's outside like, woo. Now I grew up in New York, so for me, not seeing the snow, I'm good with that. But down here it's like snow day, So I get it. You might not get the cold and the generic idea of what winter represents, but that time of the year still means the earth is doing its due. And for that reason, it's a good time to do the same thing. Go away somewhere, even if you go somewhere warm, um, just to rest, to relax, to do things that make you happy, you feel good, not anything that's burdensome, overwhelming, and ties you into a responsibility. Unless the responsibility is being responsible for you and your happiness. So you should take this time to reflect. I'm sorry, I'm snacking because I've been doing readings without eating lately, and my stomach has been unforgiving. Like I'm gonna growl in the middle of your reading. Good luck. Anyway, you need to take this time to reflect and reassess. And it's also time to prepare for rebirth, just like the earth. So I'm going to give you a little guidance for this time of the year. I do have music playing in the background. I'm about to pause it though. My kids are actually sleeping. And so I'm going to enjoy the silence. They were cutting grass around my area a little while ago. I hope they don't start that up again because that's going to ruin my silence. But let me give you 4 tips on realizing when you need to pull your energy back and allow change to occur. I've been writing them down. Working on this since yesterday because I want to really be clear. Because if you're drawn here, this is really something you struggle with, and it could be the key to you finally getting the transformation and the change that you deserve and that you've been looking for and waiting for. So, first tip, connect to your spirit guides to feel supported and fearless. And this is a tip for you to do when you feel fearful about a change. Like you can see something's about to change or transform or go in another direction than what you're accustomed to. And you start to get worried, like, am I ready? That's usually our number one worry. Am I ready? And by saying, am I ready, you're questioning your worth. Am I worthy? Whatever's coming in, am I powerful enough? Am I strong enough? Am I financially secure enough? Am I, it's questioning, are you ready? Are you worthy? Are you enough for what's coming in? And when that happens, you need to connect to your spirit guides, your spirit team, to get into a place of feeling secure. Now, one of my favorite ways of getting into the vibe or feeling that support and love is to do the hand mudra. This represents supported, also represents inner guidance. I'm just taking 4 deep grounding breaths. In through your mouth and out. On the exhale, you're releasing any worries, any tension, any fears. And on the inhale, you're calling in your guides close to you. You're acknowledging they're always there. You're exhaling out any doubt, any worry, any fears. And each time you're doing this, you're allowing yourself to release and to feel lighter and lighter. Okay, you do that 4 times, and by the time you do the 4th one, you will notice a shift in your energy. Okay. Number 2, stand in your powerful truth unapologetically. I have been pushing my tribe for the last few days for this, especially my family of light that are in my current program, the energy shift. Stand in your light unapologetically and watch how many people gather around like moths. I'm telling you, people are waiting for your light. There are people out there on this planet that the divine put in alignment with your energy for when you finally get into alignment with your purpose. And as soon as you step into it, you're going to see them all gather like, there you are. I've been looking for you. I've been waiting for you. I needed this warmth, this light, this security, this inspiration, this motivation, whatever it is you bring to the table, this creativity. And you might think, oh, people are going to be jealous. People are going to, the worry I put down is when you feel like other people want you to dim your light or to be less authentic, less real. People who tell you you're too much, you're too blunt. Be humble. Those people. Step into your light unapologetically. Share with the world what it is you bring to the table, what you have to offer. Share with loved ones what you want to be in service of for them, And the best way to do that is to just put it all out on the table. Go on social media. Post yourself proudly shining. And that could be doing anything. That could be doing what it is you're good at doing. That could be doing something leisure, something that's like recreational for you, that is so much fun that you just glow whenever you're doing it. That could be you enjoying your children, enjoying family members, enjoying friends, enjoying your own damn company and solitude, and just basking in that light and ambiance of peace and blessings. But social media can be used as a tool. You know what I'm saying? People always say, oh, it's the devil's, blah, 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 like they say about money. But the only devil is the one that's using it. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy you put into it. So if you use social media as a mechanism to elevate, to inspire yourself, motivate you, because every time you look at your post, you're going to say, look at me. Oh, that day I was fly. That day I did the damn thing. Or that day I had a good ass time. You know, what that does is it reminds your mind and your emotions, it sends your emotions back into that energy that it was in that photo you post. And it puts into your mind, we could do that again. We did that before. Look, let's do that again. Oh, that was dope. Let's do that again. That was great. That was awesome. Let's do it again. And don't worry about the likes or non-likes. Don't worry about the views or non-views. Don't worry about the comments. But if you get comments, read them, because they're usually positive. It's going to be more elevation, because genuine people love to see people shine their light in the world. That's what light workers like to see, other lights. We don't want to be the only light in the dark. Shit. So, stand your powerful truth unapologetically. And that goes for things that you want to say too. Because anybody who truly loves you will value what you have to tell them. And they won't ask you how to say it, better. They won't ask you, not to tell them these things, to keep them to yourself. And the number one thing they won't do is turn around and tell you about you in response to something you're telling them to help them. Okay? Don't bite on that tongue. Everything you say comes from your heart, comes from a place of love. And some people are not ready to receive. And you have to just accept that. That was a lesson for me this year. It took me back to my youth, because when I was younger, I was always like, oh, you're mean, or you're too blunt. But I come from a people who are very blunt. Like my crew in high school, that was just us. And they used to call us the bitches, whatever that meant. But what it meant to me was we was real as F. Like, we're going to tell you there's no mistake in, how we feel about you. There's no shade. We're not going to be like, for example, I'm going to take you back down memory lane. We're sitting in the cafeteria, we're in lunch. We have our own little round table where we chill. And somebody brings a friend that we're not feeling. Now, some people will say, oh, that's mean, if you tell them, like, hey, who is this and why are they at this table? But other people will appreciate it. Would you prefer that we sit there at the table and everybody's like, who the fuck is that? I don't know. Why are they over here? I don't know. Meanwhile, you're trying to eat your lunch and you're feeling all this nasty energy coming at you. No, we didn't do that. We didn't waste our time sending nasty energy. We just told you, like, hey, who brought so-and-so over here? Who said, who are you? Hi. Oh, we want to talk about some things today, and we don't really want any people we don't know at the table. And the person who brought them will be like, oh, yeah, the mean. No, we're real. And sometimes people want you to be real in the way that they are able to accept it. And if that's the case, then sometimes you have to realize you're too real for some people. You just are. Sorry, I noticed something on my skirt, on my dress. But anyway, sometimes you just are. And you have to accept that. That's how come I love that time in my life, because it was like we all formed like Voltron. We all came together, and it was like minds, like energies. And there were some of us in the group that weren't as outspoken as others, but we all could take it. We all appreciated it, like that realness. Like I could come to school and somebody, this is my best friends. And they would be like, girl, you got that same damn outfit on you've been wearing for the last few days. What are you going through? When you gonna do your hair? And I used to go through a depression, but they would like snap me out of it, like to realize I'm going through it. Like, yo, I have not changed this outfit. Like I would literally go to sleep, take it off, wake up, put the same damn outfit on. This baggy pair of overalls, um, whatever different top, halter top I felt like putting on under it, and I would not do my hair. Like literally, I'd throw a hat on, and underneath that hat, my hair would be all knotted up, not combed. And they would point that out, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, well, I'm gonna call you crusty till you get it together because, like, are you washing that? What are you doing? And I honestly love that about them. Some people be like, "Ooh, they so mean. You was going through something," but we all need the guidance in the way that is best for us. That's how come people say find your soul tribe. Like some people could come to my channel and be like, I don't really like the way she delivers her messages. You know, I don't like the way she channels the messages from the ancestors. I don't like the way she delivers. And then there's going to be some people who are like, I like it. I feel her. I'm vibing with her. And I've had that experience with people. So it ain't no thing where you got to change yourself. No, be you. And those that are in alignment with your energy and your vibration are going to come into you. Somebody needed to hear that today before you go changing yourself to please other people. Okay, sorry about that. That that really needed to be said. And maybe I needed to hear it. Who knows? Um, so number 3, take a weekend or longer vacation to reassess what it is you want and where you are going. And this you need to do when you feel drained. It's time for you to pull your energy back. If you're feeling drained, it's usually people around you, your environment, your responsibilities, and that could be work and household responsibilities that are draining you. What you need to do is take a break. Go away. Leave that environment. Get away from those people. And take some time to reassess. It's like you gathered all your seeds, you planted them, but now you don't know what they want to become, what they're going to become. You need a minute to reassess that. Some of these seeds don't need to be growing. I don't want to see some of these seeds in the spring. Dig them joints up, get rid of them. This right here, this is going to be my life purpose. This is where I'm going to put my energy. I'm going to cultivate this one. I'm going to give my love and light to this one. This seed over here is still confusing me. I guess it's still forming. I'm going to trust the process and see what it becomes. And that's what a break gives you. And it's a time for you to recharge, reboot your energy. So when you feel drained, reboot. We're like, I don't want to say it, but we're like cell phones. It's like we're used all day. Some people never turn off their phones. And then you can eventually die out. Some people don't even let their phones die. They keep them plugged in into the charger. Sometimes you have to unplug. Sometimes you just have to let that energy drain out so that you can plug in again and recharge up anew. Okay? And lastly, just stop. Put everything on pause. Just stop it. Stopping everything, you know? And this is what I feel you should do when you're unable to do nothing but relax without feeling guilty or like maybe worried or fearful that you're missing out on something, you're not getting something done, you're not going to have time later to do this, to do that. When you are unable to say, today I will do nothing. And this is something I struggle with. Today I will do nothing. Nothing I don't have to. I struggle to do that even when my children are not here. And it's like, relax, do nothing, watch TV, chill, do some creative work, draw, write. No. When my kids aren't here, do you know what I do? I gotta clean the kitchen while they're not here. Let me wash all the clothes while I got time. Oh God, let me record some messages. I've been having channeled messages calling to me, but I don't know. I'm not gonna get a chance to do them when the kids are here because they make so much noise. Oh, let me record this visualization right now while it's quiet because no one's here. All right, let me make sure that the bathroom's clean. Let me get the garbage. And then next thing I know, they're back, and I'm like, I'm more tired than when they was here. I don't feel like I got a break. I don't feel like I had time for me. And it's because I'm unable to stop and just put everything down and really rest. And that is something that I know my tribe needs to do this winter solstice, because while stopping is an action. Watch my video on that. I don't know if it came out already by the time this is airing, but watch it. Those of you that are drawn to this reading today, this session, you need to watch it because it confirms, it actually affirms, I'm sorry, that resting is an action. It's something that you need to put on your to-do list. Like, oh, and rest. Yeah, check. Make sure it gets a check when it's done. So that's what I got for you guys. I'm going to move into the general reading, which is kind of what today's reading is. It's a general reading, and I'm going to probably do like a pick a number so that you can get a little personalized tidbit in there. But I feel like those of us that are drawn to this session are really on the brink of a huge transformation. And so we're about to get some messages that let us know, it's like with some clarity, what's on the horizon, how we can get ready for it, and start to get excited and hyped for what's to come. Anyway, I'll be back with that part of this session. That was so cheesy. You guys that are drawn to this session are some of the hardest workers I know. And you're the ones that need the most convincing to freeze relationships, to pause working overtime, and to hibernate from social media. This general reading is for those constantly trying to either force a transformation or fight against it by constantly being in motion, doing. This forecast is going to let you know where in your lives a change is happening and how to let it happen gracefully, okay? Fearlessly. At the end of the general read, I am going to give you a chance to choose a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 to get a personal look at exactly what could be changing for you, specifically what's transforming and being reborn anew. Okay. Let's take in 4 deep grounding breaths. In through the mouth and out through the mouth. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Releasing worries every time you exhale, letting go of any stress, any burdens on the mind and heart. Breathe in. Feel the support and love of the Most High, of your guides. Exhale. Relaxing your body, your mind, your spirit. Taking one more deep breath. Lighting up with that love, and exhale. Releasing anything that may still be in your vibration that no longer serves a purpose. Okay. Let's get into it. So the first thing I want to look at is, let me move this out the way. What part of your life or our lives is a transformation taking place right now? And how can we harness this energy in a better way so that we don't fall into fear, worry, or doing too much and getting in the way of this transformation into a rebirth? We have the Nine of Scepters, the Nine of Wands, which literally speaks to the fact that all of you here are hard workers. Hard workers who often feel like you haven't seen the results of your work. But whatever it is you put your all into, like, you're truly making a difference, whether you realize it or not. And it's truly something you're passionate about, something that hasn't always been kind to you. It could be a dream job, a family circle, a community, a living environment, relationship, whatever it is, it's something that means a lot to you, that has wounded you time and time again, drained you. That's about to change, and let's see how. Well, we got the Empress. You're going to start to take better care of yourself. The transformation that's coming in is one that's going to improve your health, your looks and appearance, your attractiveness, and your ability to not only maybe boost your ability to give birth to ideas, maybe even to physical beings, but also your creative activities. If you've been feeling challenged when it comes to creativity, maybe energetically drained, maybe really discouraged because you feel like you're trying to go after something that's elusive to you, that's about to shift, and you're about to get the energy that you need in order to be reborn into really having a hold on what it is you want. I feel like you're not going to be allowing anyone or anything to drain you anymore. With this sword here, you're going to be speaking your truth. You're going to be setting up your boundaries and putting yourself first. Three of Coins. There's recognition coming in. See, I said I felt like you were putting your energy into something that you feel like just is not being recognized. You're not getting what you wanted out of it. Well, it's about to change. We have the Three of Coins here, which means recognition and also possibly people wanting to work with you. And what else do we have? We have the Two of Coins. Now, it was reversed, and that lets me know that the transformation that may bring some fear is that you will have to let something go in order for this to come in. Meaning maybe right now you're juggling more than one job, you're juggling more than one activity, home, location, idea, could even be relationship that you value. Something has to go so that this health improvement, mentally, emotionally, and physically, so that your creative boost your fertility of the mind, of the body, so that your magnetism, attractiveness, um, can draw in the recognition and the other collaborators that's necessary to finally give you ease from all of this work. Something has to be let go. And that's going to cause a huge transformation. Huge. Okay? So let's see what you can do to not allow fear to take over. Shuffle again. Okay. These are sticking out, so I'll take these as the last. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Two of Spikes, Two of Swords reversed. This lets me know that there is a choice coming, like I just told you. One that you kind of turned a blind eye to. It's like you knew it was coming. You know you have to make this choice, but you don't really want to, is what I'm hearing. I'm going to put this on the other side. You know that something has to change, but there's a part of you that's hesitant in making a choice. Okay, so let's see, how can you avoid falling into fear? Let me put this here. The Lovers. You got to make a choice. You just have to choose what really calls to your heart, what is matching your heart. Not something you're giving your all to and you're not getting the same back. It's time to release that which does not reciprocate the same energy you put out back to you. And that could be anything and anyone in any place. Nine of Hearts, Nine of Cups. Now this did come out reverse. You might fall into a fear of thinking you're not going to get what you wish for. Maybe you feel like you found your match and it's turning out that it's not that. So there could be a worry that you're going to let something go only to make a mistake. See something as your wish fulfillment and it's not. Eight of Coins. But you are a master at what you do. This does feel very big for many of you in regards to career. Maybe you're multi-talented, you're doing more than one thing. You thought if you focused on this one specific or these two things, or maybe even three things, that these were what your heart desired. But it's turning out that something is not really a match. Something may not be it, but there is something that you're doing that is your match. We have to release the fear that we will make a mistake, that we will choose something that is not fulfilling as perhaps we've done in the past. And trust that our gifts, our abilities, our talents are attracting in the right people. People that are going to value what we do, people who are going to want to give to it. And I see a lot of prosperity in this spread here. The only thing I see is juggling and losing balance of juggling two things you value or more than two things and needing to let something go so that you can get your wish fulfillment because it's here. It's like just make a wish. The lamp is there. It's reversed because there's a fear. Oops, I'm stepping on something. There's a fear of wishing for something, hoping that something is what you want it to be. So you have to make a choice. And the best way to harness your fears of this transformation is to just go into your heart center, connect to you, discover what it is you truly want, and whatever matches that, whatever's in alignment with that, whoever's in alignment with that is going to automatically come in. And I know some people come in for a season and a reason, but this time in your life, this winter solstice is a different energy. There's people leaving whose season is done. There are jobs that are now you've done all you can there, and they're going to be shifting out. Some things are going to just transform. If something wants to match you, it has to transform to match you. So it could be something you thought was your wish fulfillment, but the way it is currently, it's not matching that. And it has to go through a rebirth. But what I am hearing is that you need to make a choice. Let something go. Let something go that, and you can always come back for it later. You know, everything changes. But right now, there's something you've mastered. There's something that, or someone that matches your vibe. And that's where you need to be focused on. This collaboration coming together. People that want to give you your worth. And that's in love and in business. So delve into yourself at this time. What you want, what you love, what you're worthy of, what you love to do, and do that. Focus all your energy there. And anyone or ones that are in alignment with that, I'm telling you, they are being promised to you that they will come in. But it all depends on this choice here that you don't want to make, that you already intuitively know you have to. What's under this? I'm curious. Huh? The Ace of Cups. So pretty much, once you make your choice, you get a fresh new start at something you're going to love. Something that's going to fill your cup. Wow. Something that's going to heal your heart. And that could be a relationship. That could even just be something with business, your career. Wherever you focus your energy at this time. So we're going to get some clarity. I'm going to let you choose a card. Wait, let me just leave these here if you want to look at them a little longer. But sometimes I leave the cards because, you know, this is Get Into It. That was originally my name of my channel, and it really is still meant for you to intuitively tap in as well. And see what messages you also get. But what I'm going to do at this time is I'm going to allow you to pick a number. So think of your number now, 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm going to pull one card, and it'll give you more of a in-depth idea of exactly where the transformation is coming in. Is it your career, and you're going to be recognized for your mastery of something? Or is it going to be a relationship where you're going to get a fresh new start, all because you love on you and you know your worth and you've stepped into your boundaries and set them? Let's see. All right, guys. So think of a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and let's get you a little more clarity on what this transformation that's coming in entails for you personally. Maybe it will give you more insight as to whether it's the love relationship side of things, the career side of things. That's what I'm really getting. Career or love. Not so much environment at this time, not so much community, more exactly what your life purpose is or your life mate. Okay. And if you're already with someone, just know that it could also mean it's getting a transformation. It's going to get a reboot. It's going to get some new life, some new energy. Okay? Elevation. Or if you're with someone and you're not happy, the transformation could mean you're going to finally get that divorce or that separation that allows you to move forward that you've been so afraid to do all this time. And I'm hearing that could be marriage or situationship. Okay. All right. So if you're drawn to the number 1, my ones, you have the 7 of Canes. That is the 7 of Swords. Okay. So what I'm getting for you, the transformation that you need to focus on is one where you come out of hiding, or you accept that someone else is hiding stuff. This has to do with being sneaky, taking stuff that doesn't belong to you, taking more than what you deserve. See how they cleared the shelf out so no one else could get candy canes? It's it's like just taking, and being sneaky about it. So there's something that may be going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, that needs to transform now, needs to either have the light shine on it or needs to be released. I don't know what else to tell you. That's literally what they're telling me for the transformation for you, my ones. Something that is being done covertly needs to come to the light or be released. I'm going to pull a bottom card for clarity. We have the list. This is judgment. You need to spiritually awaken and realize that something needs to be set right. That is the transformation right now that is being called to you. This is like he's checking his list, who's naughty, who's nice. So there's a need for you to awaken to where something that maybe a relationship, because I don't really get career with this, I get more relationship based, that you might be involved in something where there's sneakiness going on, or maybe the person you're dealing with is lying to you or to someone else. Just know that the Most High is watching, and the divine is like, the transformation necessary is that you spiritually reconnect and realize what's right, what's wrong, and step back into alignment with what's right. That's going to open the door for a new love to come in, for new relationships to come in that are actually in alignment with your light energy and not your shadow. Okay. If you're drawing a 2, you have the Queen of Candles. This is the Queen of Wands. So my 2s, the change coming in for you is that you're really going to be stepping into your power. You're going to be realizing your ability to manifest. You're going to realize that you're fine. Like, you don't need other people's approval or someone specific to approve of you. You realize that what you want, you can call in, and you are getting yourself into matching vibration with what you want. I feel like this is a transformation for you because you dimmed your light a lot. You did not allow your light to shine. You didn't really want to be noticed. And now it's like you're not going to be able to hide your shine. People are going to be telling you how great you are, how good you look, how amazing you are, how you came through so much and you got to where you are. I feel like you're going to be going after goals more ambitiously now, and less in this toxic, humble energy. Humbleness can be toxic because it can cause you to dim your light, to doubt yourself, and to hold back what you're meant to offer in the world. In the bottom of the deck, for clarity, you have the Four of Candles reversed. So where you might be feeling unstable, maybe in the home, it's going to change, okay? You're getting a home life reboot, okay? So that's what's going to have you feeling really good. That's what's going to be the catalyst for your transformation, is most likely moving. So for my 2s, it is environment for you, but it also can be family. Maybe calling in your soul tribe, getting a more comfortable and warm home life where you have a partner and everything feels stable and just happiness. Yeah. So all you need to do is think about moving and where you want to go and manifest that. Start manifesting. Okay, my 3s. Wow. With the King of Candles showing up, that's the King of Wands. Maybe you're friends with or a partner with 2s. I actually was going to go with 3. That's why I'm laughing. So who are you 2s? Maybe we friends. The King of Wands is letting me know you are going to be looking really, really good and attracting a lot of people. Maybe the transformation that is taking place is that now, like the queen here, you're stepping into that. The king of candles knows they look good. They work hard, in fact, at looking good and being attractive. But one thing I can say for the King of Candles energy is that if they set their sights on something, they go for it. They go after it. They are determined. Like, they have the willpower of a god. Like, if that's what my eyes is set on, if that's what I see and what I desire, I don't just manifest it. I go for it. I make sure it happens. I get myself into alignment with its energy and it is mine already. So that's something that's transforming in you. It could be scary because I do feel like for my threes, you may be somebody who doesn't really like a lot of attention. But that's what this is calling in. Attention. A lot of people seeing you. And maybe even inspiring and motivating other people. All right, let's get clarity from the bottom. The Six of Gifts. This is the Six of Pentacles. You're going to start to see what you put out into the world coming back at you. Yeah. Maybe for a time you didn't want to be in this King of Candles energy because you felt like you did a lot, you put out a lot, you motivated people, inspired people, but you did not get the love back. You didn't get the energy reciprocated, maybe not financially either. Well, this is showing that this is coming in. You're going to start to receive gifts. Maybe people just want to give to you. Maybe you're going to get grants. Maybe people are just going to donate. I see a lot of people wanting your services, but I see a lot of people just giving to you, really believing in you and wanting to just give back. Maybe people you've helped in some way as well. So you want to harness this transformation. My threes, open to receive. You're someone who does, but you don't allow the energy time to come back around because you're always doing. Take some time to sit your ass down, relax, and let people do for you. Open up to receive. Maybe you haven't been getting what you wanted back because you're so busy you don't take a minute to allow the cycle to come back around your way. That's deep. And lastly, my fours. You have where we begin, the Nine of Candles coming through reverse, the Nine of Wands. So I am getting the transformation for you as you're about to just stop doing something that seems to be going nowhere. Or, look, you got all this stuff. You went out, you bought all these things. You don't even notice that your bag broke. You're losing stuff that you worked really, really hard for. And that's something that I feel maybe my fours, you feel like that a lot. I put an energy into something and I lose it. I can't keep it. I can't maintain it, or I get tired and I just don't want to do it anymore. Well, whatever you've been putting a whole lot of energy towards that you feel like is hurting you more than it's blessing you, and you feel like giving up on it, what's transforming is you either continuing to put energy into it or you wanting to give up. Let me get clarity from the bottom for you, my fours. All right, Page of Gifts. Yeah, something's about to come in for you. An opportunity. This is Page of Pentacles. Some kind of opportunity for something where you're going to be offered a chance to get some prosperity, make some money. And it's all going to be due to you planning, reassessing. Whoa, I mixed that with resting. That's why. It all comes down to you reassessing, taking some time to rest, really planning what is it you want and how you're going to go for it, so that you're not wasting energy in something that feels like it's taking a lot more energy than it's giving back. And what's going to happen is, right when you're ready to give up, I see an opportunity coming in that's going to show you it was all worth it. So try not to give up, because I do feel like you're right there, my fours. The transformation that's coming for you is that you're finally going to get your due for the work you put in. It's similar to the threes. It's like right when you're about to give up on something, and it feels more like something you worked really hard at, more so than a relationship for this card, for this group here. You're going to get some kind of opportunity to make money, or someone's going to pay you, and it's really going to be due to your diligence and you're assessing what it is you really want. Because when you assess what you really want, you can better get into the matching vibration for it. You know? So, you want to harness this energy, my fours? Start planning, listing, and really taking note as to what it is you want to get out of whatever you're putting your energy towards. And you'll see it come in. That's what I got for you guys. I want to pull a final card just for everybody moving through the this solstice all the way into March. What you really need to know. And we have balance coming through reverse. Try not to overindulge, guys. Don't get into addictive behavior during this winter. I know it's the holiday times and everybody wants to drink and be merry, but your guides are coming through and saying, if you want to stay balanced, if you want to stay in the energy of being able to allow the transformations that want to take place to come in, you have to be of sound mind. You have to be in harmony with the energy that is coming in at this time. And in order to do that, you have to be sober. I keep hearing sober because temperance can also mean just balancing, getting grounded, relaxing, getting into divine time. You see the clocks here. But when it's reversed, it can mean addictive behaviors. Okay? So watch out for that. Even when it comes to people's energy. And at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Gifts. There's a huge chance for prosperity to come in at this time, this winter solstice. With the Queen of Gifts here, it lets me know that material wealth and comfort can be yours. All you have to do is stay in alignment, get into alignment with it, and allow those that are toxic, those that pull you into lack mindsets to fade away. And connect yourself with people who radiate prosperity and love and light and positive energy. You know, that's what's being called for at this time. And you'll see a huge transformation. I feel like by March, you will be vibing. Your energy, your health will be improved, and so will your finances. And your relationships will also be more balanced, more give and take. And that's what I got for you guys this winter solstice. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season, a wonderful transformation that goes through with ease, and you do take time to rest and reassess. Give this a thumbs up if it resonated with you. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Welcome, welcome, welcome into this family of light workers. Remember to read the description so you can see how to book a personal reading with me for the new year ahead and join my upcoming workshop. It's going to be a great one. This one I think I'm going to start doing annually. It's in the description, as well as all the other platforms you could join me on. Every Sunday I'm live on my Instagram page with the weekly forecast, and later on in the evening in my private Facebook group with the chakra checkup. I'm also on TikTok, so join me. I'm sending y'all so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Love y'all. Bye.